All right, let's dive into a huge challenge that pretty much every modern law firm is facing. How do you turn all those clicks on your website into actual paying clients? We're going to look at how you can transform those anonymous visitors into the future of your firm.
So think about it. Your firm has a great website, you're getting traffic, you see the analytics, people are looking at your articles, they're checking out your attorney bios. But who are they? What do they really need? Without a strategy, they just click away, and they're gone forever.
You know, law firms have always grown through reputation and word of mouth. It's the gold standard. But in the digital world we live in now, just having high website traffic can be really deceiving. If all those visitors remain anonymous, you're not building the relationships that actually grow a practice.
And that right there is the heart of the problem. An audience of strangers is just potential. It's not progress. Every single one of those anonymous clicks is a missed opportunity to start a real conversation, to understand a need, and to build the kind of trust that eventually leads to a new client.
So how do we fix this? What's the solution? Well, the answer lies in a really powerful framework that's known as the marketing funnel or the sales funnel. Think of it as a roadmap, one that's specifically designed to guide a person from being a total stranger to becoming a known, engaged contact for your firm.
Okay, so take a look at this. This is the classic funnel. See how it's wide at the top? That's where all your website visitors are, all those strangers. The whole goal, the entire strategy, is to guide the right people down through those narrower stages, turning their general interest into a specific, really valuable connection right at the bottom.
We can actually break this whole journey down into 3 pretty simple phases. First, you identify and attract the right kind of clients with amazing content. Then, and this is key, you entice them with an offer that's so valuable, they are more than willing to trade their contact information for it. And finally, you convert them. You capture that data, and that's what allows you to start a real dialogue.
Now that second phase, that entice part, that is everything. It's the crucial moment of exchange. It's where you essentially put up a gate in front of a really high-value resource. And the key that unlocks that gate? Well, that's something called a lead magnet.
The source material has this fantastic definition for it. A lead magnet is an attractive offer, and I love this part. They call it AKA small bribes. It's a perfect description, isn't it? It's just a simple, fair trade. You give them something with immediate value, and in return, the visitor gives you their email address.
Okay, to make this real, let's follow someone. Let's imagine a super busy general counsel. She's researching a new, thorny compliance issue, and she lands on your firm's website. What happens next?
She might be presented with 2 really powerful options. On one hand, she could be offered a targeted compliance quiz that lets her quickly assess her company's risk. Super helpful. Or maybe she sees an offer for a regulatory quick links app, a tool that would be incredibly useful in her day-to-day work. Both of these solve a real problem, which makes them highly valuable to her.
So let's say our general counsel took the quiz or downloaded the app. She's provided her contact info. Now let's flip the script and look at the payoff for the law firm. This is where it gets good.
And just like that, boom, the magic happens. That anonymous website visit is instantly transformed into a single, valuable, known contact in your CRM system. Think about that. You don't just have a random email address. You have a name, a company, and a huge clue about their specific legal interests.
And this opens up a whole new world of possibilities. You can now segment your audience. You can follow up with our general counsel about compliance laws specifically, not just a generic firm newsletter. You can start to build a genuine long-term relationship and really establish your firm as the authority in that specific niche. But here's the best part. A really great lead magnet isn't a one-and-done deal. It actually creates its own momentum. It can turn this entire process into what we call a self-sustaining growth engine.
You know, there's a quote from our source that just hits the nail on the head. It says that when you create truly valuable information products, people will share them. And that sharing, well, that's just the digital version of a word-of-mouth referral, which we all know has always been the single most powerful way for a law firm to grow.
So let's see how this flywheel spins in action. Our general counsel, she uses that quick links app every single day. She loves it. It becomes essential. Then one day she's talking to a colleague and says, "Oh, you have got to get this." She shares the link, and just like that, a brand new, highly qualified prospect enters your funnel already warmed up by a trusted peer. It's beautiful.
So we'll end with this question, and it's one you should really ask about your own firm's online presence. Is your marketing just attracting anonymous visitors, or is it strategically, intentionally building relationships with your firm's next generation of clients? Because that difference is everything.